And gentlemen and ladies and gents, I'm gonna ask you all, those of you who watch this video, to go to this person's site. This particular video right here, it says High Impact Flick. Okay, he published this yesterday. Why isn't MSM talking about this footage from Vegas? When you see the footage, you don't see anything before the shooting. Okay, I want you all to pay attention to this particular video. This guy right here, now we're going to come back to 3 minutes and 53 seconds. This guy right here, in doing this video, very well done video. I mean, he actually took the time to put this together. Let's give you guys the scene behind the scene.
Remember, in times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. If you get something positive out of this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know.
Now, you guys know I don't promote people, but this particular guy, let me say it to you because you won't get it if I say it any other way. The guy doing this video put a lot of effort into this, and I don't see him speculating. I promise you that I listened up until that point, and not one single thing he said was speculative. You see, that's how I do my research. That's how I listen to people. It's because I listen for speculation. And let's hear it.
Put this video together so you can familiarize yourself with the Las Vegas shooting area and the approximate location within that area where each of the 3 videos in this compilation was recorded before and during the shooting. One important thing I want to highlight here that I haven't heard mainstream news mention is that before Aldean's band began the song in which Jason Aldean appears to have heard gunshots, causing him to look to his left and run off the stage, there was a series of shots that happened.
What the? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is well before the shooting got started. He's singing. Now, he turns his head, and then takes off running. Pay attention. Look who runs with him.
Before that. So we'll watch the video,
this whole
listen to the
band
audio,
takes
and
off
observe
and
the
they
reaction
run
of
with
the
him.
crowd. First, let's quickly get familiar with the area. Right now, we're looking southward at Mandalay Bay Hotel.
What this young man does is he basically gives you an overview. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that play in the background, but I'm going to get rid of the audio while it's playing in the background, and I'm going to basically explain what he's explaining. He's going to show you that these stands were not there the night before, because if they were, you wouldn't be able to see the picture. Let's go back to the picture. Yeah, I hate it when it does that, y'all. That's why I've been copying it, so that we ain't got to have that going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. We'll do it at 240. You won't be able to see things as clear, but it'll download a lot quicker this way. So we're going to download it, and we're going to start. And while it's doing that, I'll go ahead and give my commentary. See how quickly that is? 37 seconds? That's what we're doing right now, okay? All right. Now, he's showing y'all an overview of the area. So you guys can see Las Vegas, which is nothing but a desert. See, there are no trees. Desert, desert, desert. Now he's showing this particular artist, he turns his head and he takes off running. Okay? This is well before you start hearing the... No, these are pop, 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 pop. That's why I told you the very original report that I got from ABC News was that these were individuals shooting back and forth at each other. Now, pay attention. He hears the shots. If it's coming from here, why is he running that way? Because this is the stage he's on. He ran that way. Okay, we're almost done. I'll be able to show that to y'all in a minute. But let's see if it's going to let me. Nah, it won't let me. See, it just won't let me do it. And I'm in the right video screen. Okay, as you can see, this is already completed, but we're gonna go here because we just about done. It's just gotta populate and come on, pop up so I can go to that video. Now we go to that video. I want to show y'all the direction that the artist who's on stage No, I don't remember his name.
In times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. If you get something...
Mute that. And I want to show you the direction that he runs in. Take a look. He runs this way. He heads, exit stage left. Okay? It is stage left from the way he's facing. And they all run to the left. If the bullets are coming from, let's get it. Let's go. Give it a second. I need them to focus back again. Oh, got to show this to you, y'all. Y'alls. No, we can't show it to you now. We have to show it to you later. Hold on. Let's let it go a little bit more. Little bit more. And we're going to go here. Okay. If the bullets are coming from this hotel, because this is where they say he was, up here on the 32nd floor or something. If the bullets are coming from here, then he's not going to run towards the sound of the bullets. He's going to run away from the sound. That's why he's showing you. See, he's going to show you this right here to show you where the camera is. And he's going to let you know that from the footage that you're going to see that these stages were not here at the time of the shooting. This is afterwards. Let's go ahead and roll it. Roll it, Ben. See, he's showing you that footage. So there it is right there. Now, notice if the person is on the ground viewing the stage, they wouldn't be able to do so if those were there. So let's let him talk because he's trying to talk.
Dean, as he looks over the crowd. This area from the first video I show you is stage right. The furthest part in the concert area away from Mandalay Bay. And something else for orientation purposes. These large stands weren't there the night of the shooting. If they were, the guy recording the first video you're going to see wouldn't have been able to see the stage very well, if at all. Now listen very carefully to the first 8 seconds of this first video.
Some people were saying that noise in the background, if you can hear it very faintly, some people are saying that noise is gunshots. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not gunshots, that's a helicopter. Okay, that's a helicopter, that's not gunfire.
Some on YouTube have said these are the sounds of the first shots being fired, but I don't think so for 2 reasons. First, there's no one in the crowd reacting to the sound. You'd think if shots were being fired and bullets were striking people, there'd be a crowd response.
I agree.
There will be a response from the crowd, but it's not happening right now.
Exactly.
Second, as you look around the area, you can see that there's a business called Maverick Helicopter.
Hold on, y'all. That's why I like this guy, because he is giving y'all the facts. He is doing his own investigation. He is showing that sound was a helicopter. You can tell that's a helicopter. It's not. Wait, let him prove to you.
Helicopter is about 4.5 blocks down the street.
Helicopters.
The concert area and Mandalay Bay are right next to the airport. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to hear helicopters.
Airport is where this is.
The second synchronized video you're going to see.
Okay, now pay attention. This is the stage. The hotel is back here. They run that way towards the bullets because they have a death wish.
See pop up on the screen is from a little left of center stage back in the crowd. And given the distance between the cameraman and Aldine, he looks to be right here. The third video also comes from left of center stage in the front row, right about here. Now I'm going to roll the video and annotate where I think the shots began. Each video will be labeled so you know which is which.
Now, all of you have seen the videos where you hear the there's only one shooter. Remember that. They said there's only one shooter. Let's see if this is the case. Let's pay attention.
You'll have far stage right, left of center in the crowd, and left of center front row. Here's the video.
Helicopter. See? Ladies and gentlemen, in this low crowd participation part, in the song, you can still hear the helicopter sound. Okay, you don't hear nobody running in panic or anything because it's a helicopter. Because there is a helicopter company less than a mile away. That's the first thing you need to understand. I need you also to understand something else. The bullets are said to be coming from here. Not from here, but from here. Firing into the crowd, 32nd floor. Okay, here's the problem. When he runs off the stage, he runs that way towards... No, he's not running towards those bullets because that sound hasn't started yet. Those shots have not been fired yet. This lets you know, just like I said that night, they said that they appeared to be shooting back and forth at each other was the original report, because they were hearing gunshots coming from 2 different areas. We're now finding that they were coming from 3 different areas. You're going to see other videos where you're going to see gunshots coming from this area as well, coming from another part of the hotel a lot lower than the 32nd floor. But let's listen to the gunshots, and you're not going to be able to hear everything, so that's why I'm saying go to the video and you'll be able to hear the shots a lot better. The song wasn't over, people. That's when he ran off the stage. Now, we're going to back up just a minute because I need to make sure you understand the bleachers are not there. Remember, there were bleachers in the beginning of this film. Oh, not there. They're here. Let's go. See, they're bleachers. These bleachers, this is... no, this is before. This is way before. This is not a footage of the actual scene of the scene. This is just the, what do you call that? A Google Maps thing. So this was here at another time. So, but they're just showing you the area. However, remember, you see this right here? That's there. That's there. That's part of the footage, the scene, all the time. These, not so much. And here's the stage. Here's the hotel. So that's why I need you to pay attention. He was telling you at the beginning these were not here because it would have been impossible for them to have taken the footage from his camera being on his feet right here and having a clear view of the screen. Okay, so let's get back to where we was it. See, that's why I like this, because I get to do this. See, oh, let's go back to the helicopters. Helicopter, 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 helicopter! Wait, that's not it. Helicopter, 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 helicopter! A lot of helicopters. Big, huge company. Helicopters. Helicopter. That's what you're hearing in the background, people, is the helicopter. Those are not bullets. But some people on YouTube have assumed they were bullets. So let's listen.
Second synchronized video you're going to see pop up in the front row right about here. Here's the video.
We're going to skip a little bit. One more time. And now let's listen to the pop, 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 pop. There were at least 5 gunshots. Okay, now I cannot tell you because I don't know the sound of guns, so I cannot tell you if that's coming from a rifle, but you know it's not coming from a automatic rifle, automatic machine gun, because it's not rapid fire, people. It is pop-pop, 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 pop-pop. Okay, one after the other in succession. Again, front of the stage. And if the what do you call it, the bleachers were there, they wouldn't be able to get this view. And you don't see bleachers here. You see he's ground level, so you don't see the bleachers blocking his view of the stage. That's how we know that the bleachers weren't there. Okay, that's what he explains. They think that he left the stage because he finished his performance.
But
Bang. Far right stage, crowd starts reacting and running before any rapid fire shots are heard. That's exactly the point, ladies and gentlemen. He can't shoot a gun from that distance. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to come back to 4 minutes and 12 seconds, but let's go ahead and see how far that hotel is from that area. So that you can see, even if he had a gun and he fired from that direction, that's well over 400 feet. He ain't going to be shooting no gun from there and expecting to hit any targets. That's a gun being fired. Okay? So that was foolish. And then we get the reports the police say when they entered the room he was already dead. That was foolish as well. They should be showing us the pictures of him already being dead and a gunshot wound to the head or wherever he shot himself. And the gun in his hand and whatever gun he shot himself with. We should be receiving coroner's reports, but we're not receiving any of that stuff. He had 185 billion guns in the house, in the apartment, in the so-called hotel room. Ladies and gentlemen, we have no proof of that. They just say that, and we believe it. Why? Because they wouldn't lie to us. Okay? We got to get back to our 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So we're right about here. That's 4 minutes and 2 seconds. I said 12 seconds. See, I'm not even getting my seconds right. We're right about here. Now you've heard 3 more bangs. Hold on. Do you hear the people? What that was going on? You guys heard that, didn't you? Now they're reacting. Not a machine gun. Pay attention. Okay, now they're starting to walk away. Ethel, did you hear that? Uh-oh. You see the people starting to take off? 3 more shots. Not coming from the hotel. They're not running towards us, which would mean they would hear the bullets coming from that direction. They're running away from this area over here. Notice, we're going to take it back again. Notice the direction of where the people are running. This tells you where they're hearing the sound from.
Let me pick it back up just a little bit.
Uh-oh. Now they're running. Okay? They are not running over here. They're not running this way. They're running this way, which means the bullets are definitely not coming from here. They're not coming from here. They're not coming from here. They're coming from over here because the people are running from that direction. That's where they're hearing the pop-pop sounds. See, what is going on? You heard him? Okay? Because he's now seeing the people running. Alarms are starting to go off in people's heads. Something is wrong. We don't hear any machine gun fire. But if you listen to the news report, and if you listen to the report by the so-called authorities, they say that he started firing on a crowd from that window. That he had killed a security officer. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. They said he killed a security officer. Excuse me? He killed a security officer? Why? If he's in a room, if he is in his room planning on shooting people, why does he have to kill a security officer? Wouldn't he already be in his room? Would he already be preparing? Would he already be setting up? So why would he have to kill a security officer on his way to his room? Doesn't make any sense, does it? At least not to me. See, left center stage in the crowd. That's this person right here. Again, no bleachers. Eye view. But let's go ahead and continue. Now the machine gun fire starts. Now the machine gun starts. This is the part you guys are seeing. They don't play the part before this. And now look at the people running from this area. Okay, look at the direction. Now they're running this way. So let's do it again because some of you don't see this. So let's do it again. When the people, and we're going to turn off the volume so that we can just do this without the noise. The people are running this way. See which way they're going? They're running this way. They're coming to our left or stage left. They're running to the left. Now, watch them. In a minute. Now the machine gun fire. Now watch. They're no longer running in that direction. Look at the direction they're running towards us now. They're coming this way. They're not going left. They're going away from the stage and away from the hotel. Why? Because that's where the bullets are coming from. Okay? Everybody is running this way now. They're not running just that way. They're running this way. Even the people who are running to the left are now running straight, and we'll call it south for now. Okay? They're running definitely south away from the hotel. Okay, now we're going to bring the sound back because we wanted you to see that now the gunshots are coming from the hotel. But as you will go and look at the other videos, see, far right stage crowd are reacting and running. Left center front and left center back are not moving at all because they're hearing a pop, pop, pop. Okay, the people on the right are hearing that. That's ground level. They're hearing the gunshots coming from ground level. They're not hearing it come from above them. That's why they're running away from the sound. They're running to the right. And he says stage right because whenever you're doing stage left, stage right, yes, I know this. I used to do plays and I used to do some acting. It is how and I used to be a stagehand. It is how the person on the stage looking at the audience. His right, stage right. His left, stage left. Okay? Oh, thank you. I never do that. Whatever I can do to help. Strictly the facts, ma'am. Strictly the facts. Now they are running away from the hotel. And he takes off running. Now he's not taking off running. This is not the same time frame. Remember, they started running because of the gunshot.
Stay down.
But now all the lights are turned out. Which whoever made that choice to turn off the lights, brilliant on that person's part. Whoever made the choice to turn off the lights, it wasn't so the crowd couldn't find their way. It's so whoever was shooting from the air couldn't find a target. Brilliant idea. I couldn't have thought of something better. Because if you notice when we showed the video at first, we'll come back to that section, but when we showed the video at first, when this artist first turned around and leaves the stage, I want you to pay attention to what happens right after he leaves the stage. The lights go out. Brilliant idea. Whoever did that, give that person some credit because they saved some lives. All right, let's go back. The people are hiding next to the car. Now he's telling them to go into the open. He should have left them alone. The people were hiding next to the car, and now people are getting shot because they have them go into the open. Okay? Now we have a machine gun. Okay? Now I want you guys to pay attention to something. I want you all to pay attention to something. I'm going to be quiet. I know you're asking me to be quiet, but you can go and watch the video on your own, so shut up. I want you to listen to the two separate guns, machine guns, and notice the sound that they're not coming from the same area. One is a lot closer and the other one is a lot further away. How is this individual using two guns at the same time? Because both shots are firing at the same time. Impossible. Physically impossible, and I love quantum physics. Let me show it to you.
Stay down. Stay down.
It'll be in just 1 second. Just notice the sound. One is faint, one is close, one is more precise. You hear one of them stopped and the other one is still going? I'll play that part one more time so you can hear that there are two different guns.
Gotta be, right? Yeah.
Consider also that,
and the helicopter is still there at the same time. This is amazing. Amazing!
while this is going on in front of the great Illuminati pyramid and Sphinx of the Luxor Hotel, some windows were also shot out at the Bellagio. Here's Mandalay Bay, and right over here is the Bellagio. There's no way a shooter from the 32nd floor of Mandalay Bay could have possibly hit the Bellagio, especially with this taller hotel in between them. Guys, while I was putting this video together, I started thinking about the helicopter sound and the possibility of a helicopter sniper and how easy it would be to do serious damage and get away with it.
You know what? I give him some credit, because that would be the other sound that I was talking about. The differences in the sound that's coming from the bullets. But again, this is a copy of a audio from a video that was taken from a cell phone by a person. But you just need to pay attention. Even if it is a copy of a video taken of a cell phone by the person, the distinct in sound, you can hear the people, you can hear the officers telling people to move and move this way, you can hear the people screaming. So their sound is not being distorted. So there will be no reason to conclude that the sound of the bullets should be distorted. Let's continue.
It's a possibility that it could account for the near and far gunfire. Before the dusty...
Do you see? I said it. I've never listened to this video before, but he also recognizes that there is a near and there is a far sound of gunfire. Okay? It's just deductive reasoning.
Oh, you're astute. I wish I could be a detective. Shut up.
Anyway, as I'm bringing to you, this is how I do research. This is how I investigate things. I don't take nobody's word for anything because people lie. Sorry, it is a human trait. You are a liar and your father is the father of the lie. And you blah, 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 blah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, just this simple so that you get it. From the very moment I heard this story, go back and look. Nobody's talking about Donald Trump anymore, talking about Puerto Ricans are lazy. Nobody's talking about how the U.S. suspended the so-called Jones Act for a week. For a week. As if that was going to do any good. Do you know they suspended it for a week? So where are they going to get supplies from that will get there in a week? If it came from China, it would take a week to get there. They knew exactly what they were doing. They did that to appease the people. Look, they suspended the Jones Act. They suspended the Jones Act. And then we find out that it expired a week later. It expired. Well, I'm sorry, not even a week later. They suspended the Jones Act last Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. It was Monday when it expired. It was only 5 days, people. Okay? It was only 5 days. And I guarantee you the suspension was only a little bit, not a lot of bit of nothing. Hold on, let's continue. Oh, and they're not talking about the football thing. Oh, did you see that photo op with the so-called vice president? Who is that idiot? Huh? Who cares about that idiot? Pence? What's his name? Pence? I'll give you a Pence, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, he shows up at a football game, and then for his photo op, he gets up and walks away so everybody could see him walking away. Just pay attention. A photo op. Because the football players are disrespecting our flag. Disrespecting your flag? Your flag. Your Admiralty flag. The one with the gold trim. The one that the president can sit up and authorize under his capacity as, pay attention, under his capacity as commander-in-chief. Let's see what this gentleman had to say. Because I touched the screen, but I want to untouch the screen. I want to go back to this part right here. Let's see what he had to say.
Before the dust even settled, mainstream media quickly packaged the story of a lone shooter, 64-year-old Stephen Paddock. Half of 64 is 32, shooting from the 32nd floor, and topping it all off by interviewing the brother who happens to live at an address with the numbers 320. But I'm sure...
Wait a minute, 32 masonry? 32-degree masonry? Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I did not know he was going to go there, but Think about it. He's the one who spotted the 32 on the door. He's the one who spotted the 32 in the article.
There's no Skull and Bones 322 link to any of this. Let me know what you guys think about the preliminary shots and the reaction of the crowd before the rapid fire shots were heard. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like.
Okay, I enjoyed the video, but I'm not subscribing, but I will give him a like. You know why I will give him a like, ladies and gentlemen? Because he didn't tell you what to believe. That's this gentleman right here, okay? The glasses, you didn't need the glasses, bruh. Let people see your face. If you want to show your face on TV, let them see your whole face. Okay, we're going to give him a like. He's got 6,000 likes. Okay, he's got 86,351 views. The video's only been up 21 hours. Okay, I'm telling you, go take a look at this video. I think he did a very good job in bringing this to your attention. Sorry, I hate that people get their news from YouTube. I hate that, because this should not be your news source, because there's too many government organizations that will put out misinformation and have people all over the place. However, if you look at an individual's videos where they're showing you the information, as I told you from day one, if I tell you something, I'm going to show it to you. And you've seen it. Those of you who watch my videos, you've seen as I'm talking about something and I'm bringing up and I'm giving you my deduction, my opinion, my point of view. You'll see that the person doing the video, which I've never seen before, says the exact same thing. Okay? Don't believe in coincidences. So here you are, ladies and gentlemen. The Las Vegas shooting. Yeah, if you want to believe in fantasies, you can believe in that. Okay? Have a good day. Have a good life. Have a good night. Goodbye.